As Israel comes up on its Independence Day, Yom Ha'atzmaut, on May 14th, we in America see an article from Axios reporting the decline of children in after-school Hebrew schools. And these are not day schools. That has increased because the Orthodox Jewish population are the people who send their kids to day schools, and they have grown pretty significantly. So where's the decline coming from? I contend it is not because of a big decline in conservative and Reform Jewish families. It's a decline in their zeal for Judaism, and combine that with a marked decline in the time that kids have with so many other after-school activities. So Hebrew school competes against sports, robotics, art club, computing club, math club, tutors, sports. I know I've said that, but it's doubly so because by the time you get to middle school, the coaches are likely to brook no excuses for being absent one day a week from practice. You then can't play in that baseball game on Friday. So it's hard for a child or even a wise parent to say, we're shelving school activities in favor of after-school Hebrew school. It's a tough call, especially when they don't see in bright evidence the importance of Hebrew school. Now, I'm an example because as a boy, I attended Hebrew school and I wasn't sure why. Now, I wasn't really questioning because that's just what most Jewish kids around me did. And it was relatively enjoyable, actually. But if I had sports, I'm not sure that I'd be choosing that. And here's what could have made a difference. That back then in my conservative shul, and I'm pretty certain that would be the case in Reform shuls as well, and I know, unfortunately, it's even the case in many Orthodox yeshivas. I was never told that ancient Jews were the ones who brought monotheism to the world. I was never told in Hebrew school that Jews have a special role in the world. I was never learned or taught religious history behind that, or what Judaism really spawned. That Judaism is really the progenitor of Islam and Christianity. I was never taught that Jesus was a Jewish rabbi and could now be considered the Jews' best sales force, if you put it that way, for ethical monotheism. Never in the Hebrew school building that I attended did I feel a pride for being a Jew. I didn't learn the importance of Judaism on America's founding or in even American trajectory since. Only once, I said in the building, not in the school building, not even in the sanctuary above when I was bar mitzvah. And I took my bar mitzvah very seriously. But again, that pride aspect never got through to me because I don't think it was even taught. Once, I was borderline proud. The director of the Hebrew school took us to an Israel Solidarity March in New York City. I think that was probably Yom Ha'atzmaut. It was a May celebration. And yes, there were a lot of Jews marching. There were flags. But we were still not proud. It was just sort of a day that this tiny minority likes to celebrate. It should be greater than that. And maybe to help instill that, I'd like to share with you one man who helped greatly bring pride of Judaism to me, and that's Dennis Prager. And he still speaks so eloquently about the role of Jews and Judaism. He has a lot to say about other things too. So PragerU has a huge amount of content, but I do encourage Jews, especially Jewish children, to listen to some of his Jewish-oriented tapes. I'm Mark Greenstein. Thanks for listening here.